What's up, everybody? This is A Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening, and I'm back with another Venus sign video. So, we're going to talk about the Venus in Virgo today. So, first, let's address what's Venus. Venus is about love, it's about beauty, it's about creativity. It also has to do with luxury, money, the way that you spend your money, and what you want to spend your money on. It has a lot to do with pleasure and the pleasures of life, okay? So let's talk about Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. Virgo also is a practical sign. They're organized. They're into structure. They like things to be in order. Virgo is all about service and giving service, helping people out, things of that nature. The sixth house in the birth chart is ruled over by Virgo. Virgo, also Gemini. So Virgo and Gemini also have the same planet ruler, which is Mercury. And Mercury is all about communication, and it's the way that you think and the way that you project out information out into the world. And it's also information that you obtain. So back to the sixth house. The sixth house is about daily routine, your work, your health, the way that you keep your body up, the things that you take in, even also the food that you eat. The sixth house has to do with things of that nature. Okay? And the sixth house has to do with being of service also. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Venus and Virgo. So Venus and Virgo, these are the type of people that when they are in love, they give their all. They give selflessly. Okay. When they have a partner, they really just want to see the best in you. They want to see the best in themselves. They want to see the better version of you and what you can really become. You know, they can really see the full potential in someone. Women and men can see this in their partners. Venus and Virgo people also, sometimes they could give so much of themselves that they forget to check on their own self. Okay, so they say that Venus and Virgo are kind of like the type of people that want to fix people up. And they might want to do that. But I really look at it more so into they just see greatness in you. They see a light in you when you are, when they're dealing with somebody. They see something deep within them. So I really will put it more so that they want to add on to what you are. Okay, they want to add on. They want to be a part of what's going on with you. Okay, if you're starting a business, they want to be a part of that. Okay, if they'll help you. If you want them to make a delivery or take an order, write something down. Okay, they're really down for you. Venus and Virgo people are really the definition of being a ride or die. Okay, being down for you, being there for you, here for you. Like they are those kind of people. A lot of times, Venus and Virgo people will run into people in relationships that take their kindness for weakness, don't appreciate their practical nature. And they could sometimes really just take advantage of these people because these people are so giving. And a lot of times, Venus and Virgo people will start to begin to feel like they are being used or they have been used, from partners, even friendships, that are just friends and there's nothing sexual involved. They can also feel the same way, because they're very giving. Okay. And a lot of times in relationships, people don't see what they're doing as anything because it's so practical. Okay, so a Venus and Virgo person is the type of person that will show up to your uh, barbecue and they would have some food, you know, and they just brought it. You didn't even ask them. You see, these are practical things that I'm speaking of. The type of person, something broke in your house, they fixed it. You know, they fixed it for you, you know. And a lot of times people don't see it for what it is. Or Venus and Virgo people feel like, you know, damn, that was really something, and you're acting like I never did shit. You see, but they're very practical in nature. They also love order. They love structure. They love things to go a certain kind of way. They really do. And when things are not going the way that they planned, okay, they do begin to feel a certain kind of way. Uh, in love, though, they can really just get involved with partners that are really not for them. You know, it's great when you do find somebody that is for you, but a lot of times they do run into counters where they give of themselves a bit too much. So I will say that I am a Venus and Virgo person. Okay, so I know what I'm talking about from experience. Okay, Venus and Virgo people. Okay, they love very, very hard. Um, but at the same time that they love very, very hard, um, as far as expressing their emotions, at times it could be a little bit difficult for them. Okay, so their love is going to be more in practical ways for you to pick up on. Okay, yeah, they love sex and they, you know, could be all up on you and gushy. They could do that too. But at the same time, Venus and Virgo, women and men, they are attracted to people's minds. They're intrigued by your mind and an intellectual conversation. They want to be with somebody that can conduct themselves in a certain kind of way. You know, if you're out and around a group setting, they want to know that you know, you can hold the conversation, and you know, you don't sound crazy as hell, you know, even if you are crazy, you know, they want to know that you are intellectually um presented that way. And they also they love somebody that's funny, they love humor, they love all of those things like that, but they do really seek a partner that's very intelligent, very knowledgeable, very wise. You know, they love people that's wise and experienced and know things. A lot of times, Venus and Virgo people, you may even see them with somebody that's even older than them because they love the fact that they know a lot, they're experienced, they're seasoned in nature. You know, they really love that. Um, a Venus and Virgo person, they can be good at cooking. Okay, they can love to cook you a meal. They love to please their partners. Okay, so in the bedroom, you would definitely not have a problem because they're really on it. They know their partners, they know who they are. Okay, they pick up on the slightest things, things that change, you know, little things that you used to do, you don't do anymore. They pick up on everything because they're very detail orientated. Okay, they pick up on detail. They're really keen on detail. So um, if you're not feeling good or feeling well, they're going to pick up on that very well, very quickly. Even in a friendship, okay, you don't even have to be their man or their woman. It can be their friend, and they can pick up energy that this person's a little distant or this person feels away today. They could pick up on this energy. And it's not like Pisces, because Pisces is Virgo's opposite sign. But Pisces is more so they pick up on your energy to your soul, to your deep depth soul and your emotions. But with Venus and Virgo, what they pick up on is the outer of you. Okay, so they could see your eyes go this way, they could see your shoulders move like this, or they asked you a question and you moved your hand a little funny, you know. So they really pick up on that. They pick up on a lot of things that a lot of people normally wouldn't. Okay, yeah, shit is deep. They pick up on a lot of different things that people probably wouldn't even think to pick up on. They pick up on it. Okay, so it's very hard to fool these people. Very hard to fool them. Um, if you slight them and they start feeling the way, you can guarantee that they're gonna definitely fall back from you. They probably won't stop fucking with you completely, but they're definitely gonna fall back and analyze the whole situation. Venus and Virgo people, women and men, they analyze situations to a T. So if y'all going through hard times, things happen in a relationship that they didn't like, or that they didn't really feel like should have been really welcomed, they're going to sit back. They're going to analyze every fucking thing that went on and everything that took place several times in their mind, because they are thinkers. Okay, and at times, a lot of times, they're going to overthink the situation and overthink the situation and overthink the situation. Okay? I'm telling you right now, that's what they do. Okay? But what they really do seek in a partner is somebody that can represent themselves very well. They look for honesty. Okay, they also love real shit. They are earth signs, so they're very down to earth. Okay, they're very grounded. They need a partner that's solid. Need a partner that is very solid. Okay, they want somebody that's going to be in it for the long haul. All earth signs look for the long haul. Okay, like I said before, don't get it twisted, because if they don't have to be in a long relationship, they could do them and let the person know, I'm doing me and this is what it is. But they really do desire to be in a committed long-term relationship. This is where they're most happiest. This is where their full love nature could blossom to its full potential. And if it's not committed, it won't blossom to nothing, because they already know that. See? They already know it. But, yeah, really seek for partners that can meet them on an intellectual level. They love to talk about several things, many different topics, even politics, anything. Anything that will stimulate their mind, they love. Okay? They love their family, their children. You know, this sign is a very critical sign. So a lot of times their partners can look at them as very nitpicky, sometimes even aggravating. You know, you could really get on your partner's nerves, okay, because you notice every single thing and you want things to be in order, and you know, you're very structured and stuff like that. So a lot of times Venus and Virgo people will be in a relationship with somebody and they always have something to say. Okay, a lot of times they have something to say, anything. And it's just like you didn't even have to say that, but you did. You know, it could be a shoe over here. You're like, why it's over there and it ain't supposed to be there? Okay, it could be a lamp that was there and you moved it over here, and you just have something to say. Okay, because, you know, it's about the order. Okay, about the order. What else can I say about Venus and Virgo? Whew. So, Venus and Virgo. Venus and Virgo, they really love compliments. They do love it when people do compliment them. You know, they do deal with some things. It's very hard for them to express exactly how they feel. But this is the catch. They could communicate to you what they don't like, um, you know, what they might need or want. Okay, and this is the trick. They could communicate these things with you. But when it comes down to the deepest depth of emotions, um, it's really hard for them to decipher or determine what it is, or pinpoint what exactly is the emotional drive that's inside of them. Okay, But they do know that they do feel how they feel. They just don't know how to pinpoint exactly. It's difficult. It's difficult for them to gather this up and just express that. But they could tell you when they don't like something. They could tell you when they're in a bad mood. They could tell you and communicate with you. They're about communication. They ruled by Mercury. Okay, so Venus and Virgo. What's another thing? Let's see. Okay, Venus and Virgo. Um, Anybody that's dating a Venus and Virgo person, I would definitely say that you know, they peep everything. They are detail orientated. They you know, love it when people keep themselves up. They would be the type of people that would love to be with somebody that has a beautiful body, um, a beautiful mind. Okay, you know, a beautiful mind is what they need. Okay, but they do love to be with a partner that also looks well on the outside. That's pleasing to the eye also, because you have to keep in mind that Virgo is about beauty. Also, it's about beauty and luxury and things like that. The Venus, I'm sorry, I said Virgo, but Venus, but Virgo is about things that are catching the eye also. So Venus and Virgo people, um, they really have a hard time in relationships. A lot of times, they have a hard time in relationships because the partner really just doesn't understand their love nature. Um, they're not going to be like Venus and Leo, where Venus and Leo is more um, going to show you a whole bunch of grand displays of affection. Venus and Virgo is going to be more practical. They're going to show you things in little ways for you to pick up on how they really, really feel. They might go out to the store, buy you a shirt. They might go get you some nice shoes or something like that. Things of that nature. Okay, it's not going to be like a grand, thing where it's like boom. But it'll be little things where you could present yourself and better yourself. They're about bettering themselves and others, but they can also be very critical at the same time, and people don't like that. Okay, but what you do need to understand about them, their critical nature is not because they're trying to hurt you. Their critical nature really stems from them caring and how much love they have for you. And I know it sounds weird, but that's what it is. It's I'm critical because I care. I'm critical because I love you. So I'm being a little critical. But at the same time, Venus and Virgo people hate being criticized themselves. They don't want nobody to criticize them. Shit, criticize me. You know, we about to have a problem. You see, and that's the crazy thing about it. But Venus and Virgo people do know and do understand, and only if you knew and understood, but they know and they understand that they criticize themselves 10 times more than anybody else probably could. So just you giving the criticizing nature to them, sometimes that can make them feel a little uneasy, because it's like, they already knew that. And if it wasn't that they knew it, they don't want to hear it right now or whatever. It can make them feel many different ways. But they do criticize themselves very, very hard on themselves. Um, and like I said, they are pleasers, helpers, servers. I mean, shit, what can I say? I'm a Venus and Virgo person. You know, um, I don't see being a service as a bad thing. I think it's a great thing. I ain't gonna be nobody's slave, okay? But that is my nature. I'm here to help. I'm here to sometimes even feel like improve. You know, um, Venus and Virgo people, they have to feel like they're being productive. They have to feel like they're doing something. So a lot of times you're going to see a Venus and Virgo person out and taking care of this, taking care of that, taking care of this person, taking care of that person, making sure this is okay, making sure that is okay. They're very calculated. Okay, they're very calculated in nature. You know, they're very good at scientific things. They're very good at mathematics and things of that nature. Okay, these people um, are keen to do these kind of things. Okay, they don't know how not to keep themselves going and keep themselves up and occupied. Okay, um, so a lot of Venus and Virgo people do need to chill out. They do need to sit back and meditate and relax. Okay, because it's hard for them to get a lot of sleep sometimes because their minds is constantly going. Okay, they're ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the fastest moving planet in astrology. Okay, so these people are strong thinkers. If you're in a relationship with them and um, things turn out certain different kinds of ways and you cheat on them and things like that, they are going to find out. These are the type of people that could very well be detectives and agents and things like that because they will find shit out. And it's not because they're looking for it, it's because the shit is just, the universe is going to bring it to them and reveal it to them. I'm telling you, they're going to reveal it to them, let them know this is what's going on, this is what took place, and things like that. So they're definitely going to find out. If you think you're going to be out here fucking and doing all, yeah, they going to find out. And, yeah, we're going to have some problems, and that's how it's going to go. But Venus and Virgo people in relationships, um, it's hard for them to let go. It is very hard for them to let go. But one thing with Venus and Virgo people, they know how to manage their feelings very well. So once they come to a conclusion or a decision, you got to remember they're Earth sign. So once they come to a conclusion and a decision, and it need to cut you off, let you go, and not fuck with you, they will do it. They will do it, and you will be confused on why. And I didn't know it got to this point where you know very well when it got to the goddamn point. Okay, stop playing games. Yeah, but Venus and Virgo person, they really do look for a partner that is very intelligent and has a lot to give also. Um, in a relationship, they, like I said, they are very giving, but they do look for that in return too. Not saying that they do it to get that, but they do really deserve it. They do need people in their lives that will give it back, and not people in their lives to drain their energy, or people to come in their life to take from them. A lot of times people could use Venus and Virgo people. Okay, they will use you because you'll look out for them. They will use you because if they fucked up, you'll give them some money. They'll use you and keep using you until they can't use you no more. Okay, they will do that. But a lot of times, Venus and Virgo people will definitely eventually get hip to it. They will peep that this is game and this is what you're doing, and they will cut you the fuck off. Okay, so now you can't do it anymore, and you won't be able to do it again. I'm telling you right now, this is how it is. This is how it is with Venus and Virgo. I'm telling you, I'm a Venus and Virgo. I keep on telling you. Okay, so um, what else can I say? Because I'm about to wrap this up. Venus and Virgo people um, really just need to know that they have a lot to give. Um, Giving is a beautiful thing. They should never feel like they need to change that part about them at all. At all. As far as being critical and things like that, sometimes people can take it as you're disregarding their feelings. Your partners will definitely feel like they are not being heard and that you are not paying attention to their needs. Okay, so you really need to look into that a little bit more, because you don't want your partner to feel like that's what you're doing. You know, we know that things need to be in order, and sometimes it may be like you need a little bit of structure and you want things to be a little controlled. Okay, but you really need to open up that outlet, open up that door for your partner to really be able to get in touch with your inner self, which you also have a difficulty with allowing. This sign is debilitated. Okay, and when I say debilitated, I mean Venus and Virgo is in its fall. Okay, when it comes to love, so that means that Venus and Virgo people need to work 10 times harder than a lot of other signs. Okay, at love, because they're about the mind and communication. It's about the intellect and the mind over the heart. So Venus and Virgo really need to focus when they're in a relationship, and really look at the other person's feelings and how they feel on a lot of different things. Okay, so just like you feel and you love, there is somebody else that feels and loves too. Okay, so it's not all about you and me being a Venus and Virgo. It's not all about me. It's about my man too. Okay, but it is debilitated in this sign, and it is exalted in Pisces, which is Venus and Virgo's opposite sign. So Virgo can learn a lot from Venus and Pisces, just like Venus and Pisces can learn a lot from Venus and Virgo. Okay, they complement each other, even though they have differences. They are not alike. They are opposites. It is things that they do need to learn from each other. Okay, so the Venus and Virgo person needs to learn more from the Venus and Pisces person, and vice versa. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say about Venus and Virgo for now. In future videos to come, I will be going more in depth. I will be discussing the Venus woman and her love nature, or yeah, her love language, and the Venus man and what he's most attracted to. But that's for videos to come. So please be sure to check in on my online store. It's Grimy Gear Shopify. Please be sure to check that out. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit up supremeroyalcatering@gmail.com. If you need a handyman, be sure to hit my husband up at aronnesbitt90@gmail.com. He is Steve's Handy Helpers. I'm going to have everything in the description. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I'm going to see you in the next one.